All right, first battle of the night, guys. TLP versus UGCC, round one. I believe UGCC has chosen Sand River. Am I correct?
No, that's a TLP pick.
That's TLP's pick. Oh, they changed their mind from the last I heard.
Yeah, because UGCC picked Sand River and then went to Steps. So when UGCC went away from it, TLP picked it up.
Okay. Okay. I did actually hear that UGCC had changed their picks, so. But here we are.
What's really interesting too to kind of get off early is you notice that UGCC has an overmatch with their mediums, so how the battle is going to phase out is going to be really interesting because UGCC should have the choice of where they want the fight to happen. So Popper's going to have to respond really quickly when it comes down to it. So they got to be really sharp on their eyes.
And Rage Tanker crests the hill there, gets all the spots. Everything but the TVPs up in the hill have been detected now.
That was to make sure to see if UGCC was seeing if they were going to go riverbed or hill, and looks like they're choosing riverbed. But the chieftains have been spotted.
UGCC sending a lot of their mediums around the dunes.
Well, this is a classic backside cap pressure going to be showing up with these chieftains, and then they're going to get cross shots with the mediums from the sand dunes. This is a gold team strategy.
This is definitely, I was going to say that, a strategy I've seen gold teams play a lot. On your 6, 7F.
It'll definitely be interesting to see TLP react to this, but UGC definitely has the nice setup in the start, and they are showing they deserve to be where they are, just based on their setup as it is.
The key will be to see how much heat or high explosives the E4 has to shoot at these turrets on these chieftains. That's the only way they're going to get a reset.
Now you can see how they're able to just tuck in right below the hill here. And there's virtually no shot without poppers coming at them. But when they do, those bat chats are going to pounce them. In fact, I don't even think
they're setting up really well for an ambush.
Yeah, the throw chieftains or a pair of Kronwagens right there on the backside of that hill. Those impenetrable turrets and the gun depression.
There's still plenty of time on that cap, though. A minute to go.
Well, technically, actually, the crazy thing is, right now, if it doesn't get capped out, the poppers have the lead just in health pool. But there's 50 seconds left on this clock. So that that TVP of Touchy B needs to push or something.
Yeah, those TVPs
the mediums
over
are
here,
trying to work a flank, but Enraged Tanker has them well lit up. They're not sneaking nothing in here.
And Mr. Cool's sitting on the backside. Yeah,
Touchy's made it into the gut, though. He's into the trench. He's looking to come in from behind. He's going to get a reset. DJ's on the cap, stalling the timer.
He will get a reset. He definitely will.
Poppers have lost health, though, and positioning coming in for this push.
They've fallen off the cap, so there you go. It's not going to be a cap match.
And Rage Tanker coming in to flank Touchy B and Smokey Joe, who have come in here to take out Chieftain.
Poppers just need to get in here and take use of that high ground and really fire them out. They need to get in a lot faster than they are.
That's where that overmatch of mediums really showed up. You saw those bat chats the TVP get in there really quick. And you still see that E4 and the Chieftain behind, and the Poppers are lagging a little bit. They can still pull it out, though. It's just very close. HP-wise, they're only 14% down.
They need to get
14%
the fish fan out of the battle. There he goes. Segmented dig needs to get taken down before he reloads. Otherwise, that's a lot of potential burst damage.
Yeah, there's something Raging should have taken out the bat chat right there. Big. It's never over till it's over, but it's looking pretty bad. I'm gonna have to go with it's over. Well done, UGC. That was impressive. Good job.
Trinidad finding himself in a
Ranger and his
position
crew
he's
over there.
found himself many times before as the last tank standing.
Let's rock it out
You
like
can do
Trinidad
it.
James.
He
I
has
have
this
seen a TD take down 4 in the last draw, but you know.
in a pub match
If you
or
were to,
on,
you know
on
what's
a,
a really good joke would be trying dad.
Trying, Dad. Good game, UGC.
UGCC takes round 1.
Definitely a strategy everybody should be looking at.
Yeah, the way
UGC just,
UGCC
pulled
collapsed
out.
into that trench when they pulled off the cap, they all converged in there, and Touchy and Joe both got caught by themselves. What looked like a good flank at first, all of a sudden they found themselves 2 versus 5.
Well,
2 versus 5.
If you guys still have the damage final battle screen up, if you guys want to run down both sides.
Well, looking over at the lid poppers, I mean, they definitely did well. They had some damage blocked. I mean, they were blocking damage when I compared it to UGC. Yeah, I mean, UGC blocked about 1,200 damage, where lid poppers spread that damage block out really well. One guy doing 1,800, another guy doing 1,280, and a couple other guys. They were definitely blocking the damage on a positive note, but UGC just nailed it out. They spread out the damage. Had 3 guys over 2,000, one at 2,000. So, have Ranger coming in with 2,957. And for the lid poppers, we had Trinidad coming in with 2,200. So not too bad. Gotta step it up for the next.
I think your mic is starting to severely fail there.
Your mic is starting to dampen stuck.
Yeah, I was eating some.
All right.
Well, we got those bat chats still.
Yeah, but the objects they can bounce 1 or 2 shots. They have the consistent fire.
Yep.
Very true, and on the move too with those tanks, you can actually get. It's extremely accurate. I was surprised personally driving it. It can be a dangerous medium. It's so low to the ground that it's
Fishfan
often
has
hard times
3
to hit.
marks on his chieftain. OxyClean has 2 marks on his chieftain. So definitely skilled players in the tanks for driving.
My controller's not working.
EJ just rolled his chieftain. Surprisingly for no damage.
It's not letting me go into free
wow.
cam mode.
Turn it off and turn it back on.
What, my controller?
If it's the controller that's acting up.
UGCC actually went with a slightly similar to the last strategy they had last game, and Poppers is switching theirs up. UGCC went with a pair of chieftains down towards the flag, and you notice that they actually have a really good push down here towards the dunes down on the K line. So if both teams are paying attention, ideally you want to get that medium that's over in the B5 line to get involved, and he's watching the flank. But if you get all those tanks lit up, you'd like to see a quick convergence, because UGCC will make you pay if you're caught sleeping. So
Yeah, they got a overmatch right now, but the E4 is backing them up, it appears. But
Well,
when it
now
gets
they're
down those
starting.
dunes,
They're starting to flip over that dune. So if they get too far over those dunes, they're not going to have the cover of Trinidad back there.
Here goes
They are
bat
making the
jets.
push. Here comes the push, and it's a big push.
Well,
Got
That's
two on the
this is where
guys
the
in the
OBJ
the
can
cab.
poppers
excel.
are being smart and dropping back to the E4.
They are being smart, but is this going to be a French retreat? Oh, they're bringing it back in. This is going to be a battle.
Dig goes
Beautiful
down.
focus on segmented dig.
That was
Yeah,
a
it's
great
going down.
shot
They're
by the
focusing
E4.
hokey now, though. Next
They are
show.
focus firing well.
They're
Right
gonna
on,
run out
guys.
soon. Bacon's reloading. Mr. Cool's reloading. So is Rising Devil. If Trin can land a
They
shot on
need to chase
Cav,
them right now.
he might be able to save Touchy.
E4 is about
Yeah.
to take a shot into that.
Big hit. Cav takes
Ooh,
an
the
ammo
ammo
rack
rack.
too.
If possible, I think it would have been better to just get out of there by Cab Ranger and then come back at it, but he finished it off. I'm just afraid that, you know, that was going to happen.
Well, he was able to get the kill though in the process. So
He was. So he didn't die in vain, so that's a good thing.
see if Trin
Mm.
lands a big hit on Bacon. 835.
That was a big hit on Bacon. That was a very big hit. That was a well-delivered hit.
I don't know if it's gonna matter
but
because
unfortunately it's just
meanwhile
down to
we've
2
missed the
tanks.
battle here in the trench where those mediums reloaded and jumped on the rest of the poppers. Mark,
Yeah,
nothing Mark can
those
do to save
chieftains came out
Trinidad
of there
there.
pretty well.
No, he's still loading.
No.
He tried to give Bacon a
Nah,
little nudge to throw a shot off, but
This was an exciting match. It was definitely more exciting than the last match, but you know, you just give it to the, I don't even want to say experience. They've just really pulled together over the last year.
Well, that's the
They
key with
timed that
running
Some
the
staff
bat chats.
changes.
That's
Yeah,
the
they
key with
did.
the
They
bat
really
chats
did.
is the focus fire that they got. You want them to miss, but it doesn't look like any of them missed much at all.
no, I'll go down that quick. The
Rising-
fish fan in the Chieftain was the one on top. He was fighting in the ditch there. We didn't get to see him, what he was up to, but he topped the game with 3138 damage. The bat chats pulling in at 2334, 2778, and Dig, the only bat chat, not doing all that much because he was the focus fire victim from the poppers at 412. Mr. Cool in the
Yeah, but if you look at the
DVP
other
got
two bat chats,
2300 though.
the other two bat chats only missed 1 shot and 2 shots out of 6 and 9 or 10 fired. 8 fired, 6 hit, and 10 fired, 9 hit. That's focus fire and hitting everything you aim at.
Over on Popper's side, Touchy B and Trinidad both breaking 2000 damage. Touchy doing that in a short battle too because he was one of the first ones down. But we'll swap sides, get set for round 3.
No, sides stay the same.
Oh.
Map changes.
Sides stay the same, map changes. Round 3. Ready for round 3. Playing mines. UGCC's up 2-0. Popper's looking to make sure they win on their map choice. This is Monday Meltdown, brought to you by Wednesday Night Fights. To answer Big Slice TV's question in the chat there, WNF, Wednesday Night Fights, is the name of the entire organization. It had started out as a regular Wednesday night fight stream, and it grew to add a Friday night called Blitzkrieg, a Monday night called Meltdown, and we're building an EU Monday afternoon stream called Breakdown. They have stuck to the roots of calling it Wednesday Night Fights because that's the flagship show that started it all.
Should be pretty exciting seeing some Yanks over there announcing for some Brits. They should love that one.
Well,
Well,
I am Canadian, so.
Well, I don't know. They might include you into that. You're in that North American corridor.
I'm
I called that when you said sorry. As soon as you said sorry, I figured something was up.
Ooh, Mr. Cool takes an aggressive push into the middle there and takes a big hit, but Touchy V not able to retreat fast enough, and they're just swarming him.
Well, they're definitely taking advantage of the overmatch. They see it, they're taking it. This is just, it's experience. It's really, that's all it is. That's the overmatch, and that's the game.
words.
Well, I caught it.
Trinidad and
That was-
Touchy V
that was a
both
good
going
push.
down. Focus fire. That was an excellent push by UGCC, but if you've watched here, the Poppers have done a great job of taking the overmatch on the back end here. We were focused on the aggressive high action push by the mediums, but these heavies by the Poppers pushed around back, took out Bacon, and now they've got
It's just
they've
they
got to
basically
come around
switch
on these
sides of
mediums.
maps.
Now
Now
they-
means you're taking the hill.
They got a second chance of battling it out. They do have a chance here, but it's a huge overmatch.
Losing Butane
They could
was
throw
a
the
big
same
loss
push.
there. They've lost a big gun,
Mm.
and at this point, it's looking pretty grim for the Poppers. They're less than half health of the UGCC, and
Smokey
they're down
Joe
2 guns.
still has not done any damage. in
At this point,
PvP.
all the poppers can do is just keep popping off. Just keep popping. Don't give up.
Yep, popping that top. But bat chats are all
Oh, well.
reloaded. They're coming in for the work. Fish fan
Oh,
gets ammo racked.
Hokey is somewhere under the
Looks like he
pile
did
of tanks
repair.
there.
Yeah, yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
That's
Wow,
those
what
back
a
chats. That
down.
was a
game.
Unfortunately, Smokey Joe only got 1 shot off that whole game, I believe, maybe 2.
All
Wow.
right, segmented dig there on top in the bat chat with 35-15. If I'm not mistaken, he was the one that got singled out first in the Sand River battle and had a very low damage output game, so he came out with a vengeance to make sure he didn't do that again. 10 for 10 for 10 on his shot.
Yeah, he returned the favor. Nice.
Rising Devil also breaking 3,000 in his bat chat. Those things are deadly lethal, especially when you combo them up. We got a pretty good mix from the rest of the UGCC guys, 2,000, 2,000, and then at mid 1,000, 1,500-ish for the rest of the UGCC guys. Over on the Poppers, Hunterjack and Hokey, the only two cracking 1,000 damage. So that is round 3 for the UGCC team, and they take the match. Good game, guys.